Hello, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. Last episode, we took care of the fifth floor of the dungeon, and now we're just gonna find someone to spend time with here. I'm gonna check over here real fast. Close. Let's check inside the school. I'm looking for like V, Alicia, Laura, Milliam maybe. Like some of the main people I would like to use. Emma, I guess. Eustace. Let's see here. There's Elliot. He's probably a little upset that day. Oh, there's Milliam. What's she doing out here? Don't mind me, just exploring the school in the rain. Exploring that old schoolhouse was pretty fun too. I'll never understand what part of tough fights against vicious monsters you think is fun. Nothing's tough when you've got Lammy. Give us a call if you need us next month, too. We'll be there before you can say, Milliam, you're way stronger than me. You'll be the first one I call. Milliam is pretty strong. I do think Fee's stronger. Fee's a fucking powerhouse. Like right now especially. She dodges so much shit. She's just a dodge machine. Not here. Oh, there's Sarah. Lieutenant Nightheart. Instructor Nightheart. I contact my unit to confirm everything seems to be in order. We should be able to proceed as planned. Good to know. We'll get right to work on our preparations then. Understood. What could they be talking about? I think they're talking about the event next year. There's principal. I see, so nothing in particular occurred this month. However, the promised day that Emperor Dreyfus spoke up may be closer than we think. I can only hope that there is no ominous meaning behind his words. You make it a little ominous when you say it that way. Let's check about, check over here at the library. I don't think Fee will be here, but who knows? The towel? It is. Are you looking for a book? Yeah, I was thinking about studying up on Crossbow again. I'll be attending the trade conference, so I want to make sure I go in prepared. Somehow I'm not surprised. Hopefully everything goes well for you. Well, Prince Oliver and the Chancellor will be the ones doing all the hard work. But thanks. I'll make sure to be the best staff member I can be. Okay, we can spend time with Tawa. That's good to know. I do like Tawa. I think she's very cool. But I am going, I think I've said it before in the series, I am going for Fee as like the romanceable option. There's Alicia. We might be able to talk to Machias because I think today was the special day for this. We're in the middle of a match that would determine whether or not our club will be shut down. I'm up next too, so I'm starting to feel the anxiety. How are things looking so far? It's been very close. Stefan doing a good job of keeping them on their toes. I can't let his efforts go to waste. Okay, I'm gonna do this actually. I don't care for Machias, but I want to see this like story go out. Would you mind if I stuck around for a while? I want to cheer you guys on. Thanks, Rean. Having you here is a real confidence booster. Victory's right there waiting for us to claim it. The battle between the upper and lower class chess clubs raged on, each keeping the other on their toes. Until eventually the time for the decisive battle came. Machias versus a member of the upper class. Is it Eustace? Take your seat, it's time to settle this. Or are you so terrified by your impending defeat that you can't move? How dare you? Patience, Machias, patience. Your opponent should be arriving any minute now. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Allow me to intrude. Yep. Eustace? I didn't expect to see you here. Well, no matter. I had a bad feeling that you'd turn up. Can one of you explain what's going on? I didn't even know Eustace could play chess. My brother taught me. Just one of the many skills expected of the Imperial nobility. You may not be a member of the chess club, but he's easily one of the best players amongst the upper class students. He was kind enough to accept our proposition in order to settle things with you once and for all. That's just plain underhanded. Fair enough. I knew you played chess, so I can't exactly complain. Besides, this is a chance to settle things between us, fair and square. Very well. Hopefully your attempts to claw your way to victory will amuse me. Bring it, Alberea. Come at me, Regnitz. And thus his curtain was raised on the final battle. Eustace calmly countered all of Machias' passion-driven moves. Damn it. This doesn't look good. How do you see? It's the difference between the lower and upper classes. That's remarkably conceited for someone who had to get an outsider to fight in their place. Is this it? Am I going to lose? Don't give in, Machias. You may have practiced for weeks on end, but all that training is worthless if you can't make use of it when it counts. Seems I was mistaken. You're further beneath me than I ever thought. What did you just say? I see what you're doing here, Eustace. Machias, sit back and calm down. You've been getting careless and making lots of risky moves. If you can get focused and play like you usually do, I know you can win. You've been practicing every day for this, haven't you? It's just like swordsmanship. Hard work and patience will never let you down. You can do this. Just believe in yourself. I don't know if I sound a little quiet. I'm going to bring my mic a little closer. Rean. Just believe in myself and play like I always do. Right. Hey, don't speak to the players during the match. Let them be. Hurry and make your next move. I'll do just that. Good luck, Machias. Having regained his composure, Machias deftly evaded every one of Eustace's attempts to finish him off, all the while searching for a path that would lead him to victory. And thus, after many turns of strategic offense and defense, one of those paths finally showed him the way. Checkmate. He did it. He won. Inconceivable. How could he have come back from such a one-sided match? He cheated. That's the only explanation. Fool, do you genuinely believe that one can cheat their way to victory in chess? That would explain why you couldn't sort your issues out on your own. Eustace left his chair with a solemn look on his face. Are you leaving? I've done what I said I would. Sort the rest out yourselves. Don't tell me you lost on purpose. I doubt that. Does that sound like the Eustace you know? You practiced non-stop in preparation for this, so the match was decided the moment you were able to make use of it. So you're saying that our love for chess is what guided us to victory? No. You too. What did one was you just practicing constantly, and Eustace just doesn't practice. You may be right. Indeed, we seem to have forgotten the simple joy of playing chess. As promised, the Upper Class Chess Club is hereby permanently closed. No one wants you to do that. All I want is a place where we can all play chess and have fun together. We're all part of the chess club, aren't we? There shouldn't be any upper or lowers about it. Stephen, we owe you our gratitude. Well, it looks like everything's settled here for now. Good job there, Machias. Thanks, Rean. It's the one time I feel like I should be thanking him too. That should be a bomb with Eustace as well. But whatever. Alright. Let us head back to the door, most likely. I don't think we have anything else. So let's just head out. There's Laura. Let's check it in here. I'm just curious who's out and about. There's Gaius. Gaius is pretty strong too. He's like the stereotypical barbarian type, I guess, of fighter where he does damage to himself to empower himself. It's getting dark, so if I go to my room now, I'll be in for the night. Okay, let's enter the dorm.
Welcome back, Master Rean.
Hey there, Sharon.
I hope the sudden shower didn't catch you too unaware. Would you like me to fetch you a dry change of clothes?
Nah, I'll survive. Thanks to your warning this morning, I was able to avoid the worst of the downpour. I'm amazed you were able to tell a storm was coming that far in advance, though.
Chairman Arena takes a lot of business trips, so I'm used to keeping an eye on the weather. Never being caught unawares is just one of a maid's many responsibilities.
I can't really picture any other maids holding themselves to such an unrealistic standard.
I'll let you know when dinner is ready, so just wait in your room until then. I expect the meal will take a little longer to prepare than usual today.
Oh? How come?
Well, with 2 new residents in the dormitory, I thought I might make tonight's dinner a little fancier than usual. A welcoming feast of sorts for them.
Really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm looking forward to it already. Anything I can help you with for it?
Oh, could you? I'm actually short a few ingredients, so I was just about to step out to buy what I need.
I'd be happy to run to the market for you then. It's still coming down out there. Might as well go back out while I'm still damp, right? Don't worry about me. I don't mind.
Well, if you insist, I'd be happy to take you up on your kind offer. Here's a list of everything I'd like you to buy. That should be exactly enough mirror to cover the expense.
All right. I'll be back soon then.
Take care out there.
Are they really going to send me out there, or is it going to be like a jump cut to the dinner?
Looks like the rain must have stopped while I was inside. It's gotten pretty dark out too. I'd better get back to the dorm.
Oh, hello.
Oh, it's the...
Oh.
Isn't that the lady that speaks on the radio?
You wouldn't happen to be one of the Class 7 students from Thor's, would you? Out for a little late-night shopping, are we?
You could say that. But how did you know I'm from Class 7?
You're one of the favorite topics at our radio station, actually. There are plenty of people out there who want to know more about Thor's dashing guys and gals in red.
Oh, you work at the radio station? I think I've seen you around town a couple times in the early morning.
Oh, really? By the time morning rolls around, I'm usually so out of it. I hope I didn't look like I was about ready to keel over.
No, not at all. Hold on. Your voice sounds so familiar.
Oh, maybe you know me from the radio?
Yeah, it's the girl that speaks on the radio.
Good evening, everyone. This summer's turning into a real scorcher, isn't it? To beat the heat, we're going to be broadcasting tonight from a park here in Trista. Ring any bells?
Wait. Huh? You're Misty? From Abendheim?
Bingo. You must be quite the avid listener, recognizing my voice so easily. Glad to know I've got a faithful fan out there.
Wow. I never figured I'd meet Misty herself, especially like this.
I'd like to point out, Rean is well aware from the side quest in like chapter 1 or 2 where we actually help them. We helped the radio to get set up for this. Like before they even started the bend time with Misty. So I don't know why he's so shocked. He knew it was in town.
I always make sure to catch Abendheim. It helps me relax while I'm studying.
Thanks. But it sure is serendipitous, you know? Having a chance encounter like this, just after the rain's eased up. Ooh, maybe I should mention this on tonight's show.
I'm not sure that I really constitute a noteworthy topic for a radio broadcast. It's kind of weird. I only know her from Abendheim, but she seems just as friendly face to face.
Is something the matter? You're staring at me so intently, I feel a little embarrassed.
Well, forgive me if this sounds a little odd, but this isn't actually our first meeting, is it? If I'm not mistaken, we met once before, in a hotel in Heimdall.
Wow, I can't believe it. I never figured anyone would actually catch on.
Really? Oh my god! I did not
So you
realize
really
that.
are her.
Holy shit! She's the singer.
The Azure Diva herself. Vita Clotilde!
Right you are once again. Honestly, even the people I work with at the radio station don't seem to have noticed, so I'm surprised you could tell.
That actually sent me for a loop.
That makes two of us. I almost didn't say anything because it just seemed too implausible. But if you don't mind me asking, how did a star like you end up working at Radio Trista?
It's just a little something I do for fun on the side. Gotta spice life up a bit, right? The best part is, the people at the Opera House in Heimdall have no idea I come here to do my show every week. So don't go telling anyone, okay? It'll be our secret.
Of course. I wouldn't dream of it. I'm amazed no one else has figured it out, though. It's not like you use a different voice when you're on the radio.
Well, there's a little trick to it. You're not the only one who was surprised, though.
Huh?
I had this feeling I'd seen you before, but I couldn't put my finger on where. But it's you, isn't it? Anyway, I have to get over to the studio now. Oh, and be sure to tune in to tonight's Aubin time. It'll be a fun one. Promise.
Wouldn't miss it.
And give my regards to those two, would you?
Oh, Elliot and Machias.
She smells like lavender? The fragrance really suits her. So Vita Clotilde herself has been hosting a radio show in Trista. Even if I told them, I don't think they'd believe me.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hey there, Emma. Did you just get back too?
Yeah, I just returned a short while ago. Were you out shopping?
Yeah, Sharon asked me to go out and pick up a few things for dinner. Though I ended up taking a bit longer than I expected.
Wait, do I smell lavender on you? This is perfume, isn't it? How did it get onto you?
Oh, right. I guess I must have soaked up the scent too. She did get pretty close. That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh?
Rean, I can only hope the reason you ended up taking longer than expected isn't because you were...
Whoa, hold on. You've got the wrong idea, Emma. I just happened to bump into someone I know while I was out, that's all. Nothing scandalous, nothing I'd be ashamed of.
I never said it was. Though you do seem strangely defensive for a man who has nothing to hide. Huh. I wonder what would happen if Elise and the other girls were to catch wind of this.
I swear, I just ran into someone I know after I left the store. Nothing happened. You just like raking me over the coals, don't you?
Oh, Master Rean, I see you've returned. Were you able to get everything I asked for?
Sure did. Let me bring it over.
Just fucking opens his front pockets.
Lavender. Huh. No, that's impossible.
Afterward, Rean decided to give Sharon a hand with the cooking. And when dinner was ready, everyone sat down to enjoy an especially extravagant meal in celebration of Pearl and Milliam joining Class 7. Ooh, okay, they usually don't show this. Breaking news, terrorist attack follow-up. A representative for the Imperial family has spoken regarding the aftermath of the terrorist attack, which took place in Heimdall recently. The spokesman confirmed that Princess Alfin, who was placed in the greatest danger on that day, had sustained no serious injuries and was able to return to school as usual. Who are the Imperial Liberation Front? The recent terrorist attack placed both princes and Princess Alfin in danger, and resulted in Imperial Governor Regnit sustaining injuries. While it may seem that peace has returned to the streets of Heimdall, the culprits behind these unspeakable acts, who call themselves the Imperial Liberation Front, have yet to be apprehended. The elite force responsible for their capture, the railway and military police, insist that they are doing everything in their power to find them. Thanks to those who helped. Chaos might have reigned in Heimdall on the day of the attack, but that did not stop a number of people from doing their part to bring the situation under control. Each of these courageous souls has received a letter of thanks from the Imperial government, Extra special thanks are due to one young student who took command to restore calm in Dryco's Plaza, and a group of civilians who succeeded in rescuing Princess Alphen from harm's way. These people have received particular appreciation for their deeds. Okay, the conference, culture, travel, okay.
So, the West Emuria Trade Conference is just over a week away now. A building that tall is exactly what you'd expect from an economic powerhouse like Crossbelt, too. It's a big world out there. Still, we've got Milliam and Crow as classmates now. Who would have seen that coming? Crow opened up to us right from the start. Though I guess that's just Crow for you. And Milliam's become way more attached to us than I thought she would too. They were both able to form combat links with us right from day one. I had my concerns about how well they'd mesh with the class, but maybe I was worried for nothing after all.
Robin time.
Good evening. I'm your host, Misty. It's August 18th and we're winding down a busy day here at 9 p.m. I'm here to give you all the cool you need to beat this summer heat.
Hey, looks like I'm not too late to catch this week's Abend time.
Seems like those hot summer days keep coming with no end in sight, doesn't it? But even this heat can't stop the momentum behind the West Emuria Trade Conference being held in Crossbell later this month. Prince Olivert and Chancellor Osborne will be in attendance for this watershed moment in international business. Personally, I'm more interested in the view from the top of that famous new skyscraper the talks are being held in. In some news closer to home, you all have probably noticed the summer showers we're getting here in Trista. The rain's let up for now, but it's managed to push that nasty nighttime humidity right off the charts. It's nights like these I wish I could smuggle an ice-cold beer into the studio. And the director is chilling over there, drink in hand, mocking me. But you know what? Forget that guy. Anyway, for all you students out there, your summer vacation's probably wrapping up, so I hope you made the most of it. Wait, I forgot that summer vacation at the military academy has already come and gone. Whoops. Still, it's never too late to do something bold that'll keep your memories of this summer burning bright. And what about you, Miss Misty? You're probably asking yourselves. Well, you might want to sit down for this one, because fate had a romantic rendezvous in store for yours truly just on the way to the studio today.
Talking about Rean.
A tryst with a young man in a park after sunset. Droplets of rain clinging to the grass. I'll treasure the memory forever. Or I would, if I hadn't just made it up on the spot. Chalk it up to a dreamer's poetic license, I guess. Still, maybe one day I'll feel the thrilling rush of a summer love. Gotta keep the fire burning.
Wait, is she talking about when I ran into her earlier tonight? She's got quite the playful personality. Though somehow that doesn't come as too much of a surprise. It's kind of weird thinking that I just met her on the street a couple hours ago.
Anyway, I have to get over to the studio now. Oh, and be sure to tune in to tonight's Abend time. It'll be a fun one. Promise.
Wouldn't miss it.
And give my regards to those two, would you?
Those two? I didn't really think about it right then, but who was she talking about?
Elliot and Machias. They were freaking out over Vita Colita before. That's at least what I think we're supposed to think. Lunaria Nature Park. Well, this is where we went for our first field study, I believe.
Huh.
Oh, there's Gideon.
Ah, so you've arrived.
Good to see you, boss.
Oh, you're awfully early.
Well met, Comrade V. Comrade S. I see that you've finished all your preparations as well.
Smooth as silk. Although you're the one who'll be taking center stage in our next operation, without a doubt.
Who'd have thought you'd volunteer to go pound the pavement in Crossbell? The Red Constellation are gonna be there. I still think I'm the prime choice for this one.
I disagree. As I can no longer rely on the power of the flute, it makes the most sense for me to go. Especially when you consider the very real possibility that we may have to accept a necessary sacrifice for the greater good. That is the best way for us to achieve what we desire.
You're serious?
Ugh. You really are too morose for your own good.
I could say the same of both of you. Why else would you have willingly plunged yourselves into a struggle like this to begin with?
I suppose you're right.
I think the guy on the left, the dude with the X on his face, I think he was originally one of the like mercenaries. I can't remember what they're called. But what Fee was in, I think he was either in Fee's outfit or in the Red Constellation outfit.
You got us there.
I see you've all gathered.
Comrade C.
Fashionably late, but worth the wait.
That makes it a full house.
I appreciate your gathering, comrades. The wheels have been set in motion. There is no place for hesitation, no time for looking back.
I don't know if I made assumptions on who Comrade C is, but I think it's Eustace's dad.
We seek only results.
I think it's the head of the Alberea household. If not him, I think it's someone related to the Emperor, who was like supposed to get the throne but didn't, for whatever reason.
I couldn't agree more.
No objections here either.
It goes without saying.
That said, I will ask you but once. Comrade G, are you certain this is the path you would walk?
My heart itself beats with the ideals of the Liberation Front. If my life should see its end in Crossbell, so be it. That tyrant must be stopped from creating the vile dystopia he seeks. Dear though the cost may be, if through our efforts we or anyone anywhere succeeds in that aim, we will have our victory.
Very well. May the goddess, or perhaps powers less fair, attend you. When this is over and our victory won, let us toast our success together in the Imperial capital.
Indeed. Farewell, my comrades.
He doesn't know how to express how he feels, but I understand.
Losing your place in the world for doing what's right, and throwing yourself into the eye of the storm. It ain't something I could do.
Different paths brought each of us here, but the road we travel now is the same. Let us depart, Comrade S, Comrade V. We each have our own part to play in what is to come.
Of course.
Just leave it to us.
Alright, we're gonna end the episode here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode where we take the practical exam. So have a good one.